All right, we were right back to this video here. And this video right here, I haven't watched the whole thing, but this is an independent journalist, and he's talking about some underlying things, issues going on with the Jewish people. Jewish, they're not the real Jews. Keep that in mind. This video is pretty interesting. Watch a little bit of it, but not the whole thing. So we're going to dive in and watch some of it.
Try to run for office, and they believe the things that Nick believes or that Tucker believes. Not long before all of this, Benjamin Netanyahu met with 24 social media figures and discussed the Eighth Front War.
But we have to fight with the weapons that apply to the battlefields in which we're engaged. And the most important ones are the social media.
The Israeli state has devoted $180 million to rivaling a loss in public support, and public file records from Bridge Partners show that they are paying some content creators $6,100 up to $7,200.
See, people, they getting paid. They're really getting paid to influence social media and the narrative, y'all.
Or around that range, where a joke has started online that anytime somebody is doing Hasbara or supporting Israel, they are getting paid $7,000.
You're being paid. You got this money. You got $7,000.
Who paid you $7,000?
Following the assassination of Charlie Kirk, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson met with AIPAC advisors and tech officials from Palantir to promise to root out all isolationists in the party. That was around September 17th. Also, the same week, Mike Huckabee and Marco Rubio traveled to Israel and visited the Wailing Wall. Then the 50 states, one Israel.
You see this right here? This is not what you do. You don't go here and you don't go to that wall. I noticed that the Jewish people, they go to this wall and they say prayers and they pay respects. I noticed that people that's in Islam, they do the same thing with the rock. You know what I'm saying? It's like this rock, they go and they like pray outside of the rock and they walk around it. Sometimes they kiss it. But this right here, no, it's a no-go. And many presidents have been paying their respects to go and I guess pray to I guess they're praying to their God, and they're using the wall as I don't know, bro. Just know it's not for the people of Yah.
Conference was held, and state senators from every single state traveled to Israel. Amazing. What a remarkable show of solidarity. This is totally not insidious. It doesn't tell you anything else. Then Gavin Wax, a now public figure who works with the federal government, leaked Young Republicans National Federation group chats to try to oust any young Republicans who want to work in politics but hold nationalistic or uncouth opinions. I'm certain it's not the first time that any Republican has said something gross in private. Additionally, we saw during this time a variety of college Republican organizations kicking people out for being too sympathetic with Candace, Tucker, and Nick. It's not just social media figures either. It's not just these podcasters. It's not just the staffers or the Young Republican National Federation and college Republicans that want to work in politics someday. It's people working in politics too. People like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz, Thomas Massie. Marjorie Taylor Greene just announced her unexpected resignation, likely feeling threatened. She says that basically there's nothing we can do, that winning, didn't mean that much. There's really no change. Things don't really change for the American public. But reading the underlying current of what she's saying, she struggled and sacrificed time with her family to go and work in the public office. And she feels basically defeated, or at least that's what it looks like. I'm sure that she happens. Nothing ever happens, but if she thinks something will. In short, this person claims that the Macrons have executed upon and paid for my assassination. Yes, you read that correctly. More specifically, the green light was given to a small team in the national, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm not French, intervention group. I was told there was one Israeli that is on the assassination squad and the plans are formalized. Again, this person provided concrete.
So basically what I'm hearing is that one of the reasons why Charlie Kirk was assassinated is because he wasn't playing into the right narrative that certain handlers wanted him to follow, and he was gaining a lot of popularity. So that's a reason why they'll take people out. If you have a lot of positive, like, let's say you're talking positive and you're going against the grain, and you have a lot of influence, like let's say Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, uh, Charlie Kirk. Like if you're one of those type of people that you have a following behind you, especially a younger following, that's when you're a target. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate that happened, but just look at I mean, it always happens like that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing happened with JFK when he was shot. He was going against the grain, but people have to do it though. You know what I'm saying?
Proof that they are well placed within the French government apparatus. Further to this point, this person claims that Charlie Kirk's assassin trained with the French Legion, 13th Brigade, with multi-state involvement. Journalist Xavier Poussard's life is also at risk. This is a deadly serious thing. The head of state of France apparently wants us both dead and has authorized professional units to carry this out. I ask that every person retweet and share this. I do not know who in the American government can be trusted, since this source claims our leaders are aware, but I have more specific information which is definitely verifiable, should they care to reach out to me. To the brave official in France who did this because they were so moved by the evil in Charlie's public execution to risk their own life, may God bless you truly. Let all be revealed. Whether you believe that ultimately is up to your discretion, but I don't doubt that she does experience serious threats and pressure. She is a large figure. She's one of the top 10 podcasters constantly, and she is critical of Israel and certain power in the Republican Party. And then there's Kash Patel using the Federal Bureau of Investigation to spy on Elijah Schaffer and filing a lawsuit against Rift TV because Elijah Schaffer said some implication to the effect of Kash Patel's girlfriend is a Mossad agent, or it's a honeypot operation, despite the lawsuit generally admitting that he never said that word for word. Elijah Schaffer says he's been declared a national security.
Just know all this spy allegations, it does make me feel like there definitely are spies here and that possibly are infiltrated, because the way it's looking like America is very tied to Israel. And you never know, like when you literally look at the Epstein files, he was tied to Israel as well, and he was getting paid by, you know, people way richer than him. And Jeffrey Epstein was a billionaire. So Jeffrey Epstein, he's the poster board child for all of this, taking the major fall for it just because the files are literally named after him. But this whole network, this whole corruption goes way deeper than just Jeffrey Epstein, y'all. This is a whole network, a cabal system of devilish people that invite demons. Because most of us and most of the people I've ever interacted with, they're either like in between, they're lost, just trying to find their way, or they're seeking God or seeking Christ. So most people, they're not looking to serve the enemy or, you know, go into that lifestyle of being evil and being demonic. But there's a certain percentage of people out there that literally are like literally sons of Satan, you know, daughters of Satan. Like they really are after Satan. Like that's what they do. You feel what I'm saying? But it's crazy. At least when you see all this evil, you know there's a God, because when there's evil, there's good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just feel like people got to keep talking about this type of stuff and keep the pressure on, because this is the most serious, most egregious crimes ever known to mankind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is involving little kids, sex trafficking, rituals, blood sacrifices, cannibalism, you know what I'm saying? Torture. I mean, this is next level stuff. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all really think is gonna happen with the Epstein files. And also, do you guys think that Israel does have leverage? They have spies or, you know, Mossad agents, whatever. You know, this is all very interesting, all very new too, because I mean, think about it. There was millions of files, y'all. I mean, no one's really going through all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. So I just feel like this is gonna continue unfolding and getting worse and worse. And I feel like, you know, people will eventually stand up and ask for a regime change or for people to step down that are in power, possibly, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? I mean, all we could do is just, I mean, all you could do in your life is just stay positive, stay focused, pray, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just be prepared for what could happen and just read the word. But yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this video, everything that's going on. Blessings. I'm out.